Welcome you all to the part 3 of this chapter of the measurement chapter, and now we are going to measure the measurement of area. We are going to start about the measurement of area. Now can you see one slide in front of you? One is perimeter, area and volume. So by these three diagrams, what can you understand? What is the perimeter? Then we know these three terms, isn't it? Perimeter we have heard, area we have heard, and volume. Now what is the difference? See, here one given one outline, isn't it? Means whatever the measurement of this outline is the perimeter. Area means what? The surface. Okay, we have to see the surface of that thing. That is the area. And volume, when we have to see each and every corner of that block. One block is shown to you, a cuboid is shown to you. So you have to, what you have to measure? All over the block we have to see what is the type of that thing and what is the volume and what is the weight of that the block. So that is these three are the difference. Okay, we know perimeter, area, volume, but what are they? These three are they. Okay, now today here we will study about the area. So what is area? You see here, area is nothing but the amount of space that a figure encloses. Whatever the figure will enclose, that is the area. Number of square units that covers a shape or figure. It is a two-dimensional. You will not get three-dimensional here, only a two-dimensional surface, and it always answered in square units. So whatever answer you will get, you have to write in square meter or square centimeter or square kilometer, anything. Okay. So next we will go to some of the geometrical shapes. Here can you see the geometrical shapes? What are they? First one, the orange one is what? Do you know what is? Yes, that is a circle. Next is what? That is a square. You all know. Then third one, the red one is what? The triangle. Okay, what is the blue one? The Turkish blue. Can you see? How many sides are there? Just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't it? That is a 5. Means that is a pentagon. Okay, it is known as pentagon. These are some geometrical shapes. Okay. Next, the white one is what? You see the, count it. How many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isn't it? Means this is hexagon. 6 sides. Hexagon is there. Next one, can you count it? The purple, light purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sides are there, isn't it? So this is the octagon. So these are some regular geometrical shapes. There are many irregular geometrical shapes also. Now, but here we will study about the regular geometrical shapes and their measurements. Now see here, in front of you there are some triangles, isn't it? All are triangles, no? All have 3 sides. So all are triangles. What the pink one is also triangle, green is also triangle, blue is also triangle, yellow is also triangle, but all are of different shapes. All are the triangles, isn't it? So next we will see about how to measure these triangles, how to see the area of the triangle. Can you see there is one base that is denoted by B. Next, the H that is denoted means the height of the triangle. It is denoted by H. Okay. So here we have to find the area. How you will find the area? Area is equal to half into base into perpendicular height. So height you have seen, see all the 3 diagrams, it has a height, isn't it? Even the breadth is there, the base is there. Okay. So half into B into H, when you do, you will get the area of the triangle. So the next we are going to what? What is this? The green color. Can you see? One side is long, one side is short, isn't it? What is this? It is nothing but the rectangle. I think you all know there are 4 sides, 4 angles, but 2 are only equal sides, isn't it? 2 length are equal, 2 width are, or 2 breadth are equal. So this is a rectangle. Now how to measure it? The area of rectangle is what? Equals the base times the height. Means what is the base? Base is here, one figure is given to you. See, base is 12 meter, height is 7 meter. So B into H, area is of rectangle, A is equal to B into H. So 12 into 7 is given to you, 84 meters square. Okay, so we know the area should be measured in square meters. So this is the meter square. Next we will go to a circle. Yes, this is a circle. No? Everything round figure. This is a circle. Can you see the center of the circle? P. It is shown here. When you put the compass here, we can draw one circle. You all know, I think, this one, isn't it? So the circle is a one type of geometrical figure. So from this center, we can see the radius here. R. R is a small r is denoted as radius always. Okay, small r is always a radius of the circle. So now where we have to see the diameter also. See, D is the diameter, isn't it? So this is when whole from that point means 2 radius together is the diameter. 2r is equal to D, you can say. And here what is there? The round is, that is a circumference. When you will find the perimeter, then you have to find the circumference of the circle. Okay. So the radius and circumference is shown to you. Now how to find out the measurement of this area of the circle? So area of the circle is always is equal to what? Pi r square. So A is equal to pi r square. Now what is pi? Do you know what is pi? Oh God, we don't know what is pi. How to find out now what is pi? Okay, let's see now what is pi. Just one story about who discovered pi. You know who is this? This person is Archimedes. Say hi, I'm Archimedes. Pi, what? Pi is between what? 223 divided by 71 and 22 by 7. So Archimedes was first to theoretically approximate the pi. So he calculate the pi which is trapped between 2 to the 223 divided by 71 and 22 by 7, or roughly 3.1428. Okay. Today we use better approximates, most of which are derived by the computers. So this is just a story of Archimedes who took out the, it is a pi, means what is, you know, pi is just a constant number. Okay, and its value will be continuous. You can see this teacher is going on writing the answers of pi only, but he cannot find it. 22 by 7 if you divide 22 by 7, then you will find this answer. It will go and on, it will not stop. Okay, so this is a constant value and we take it as 3.142. okay, so pi is nothing but the ratio of circumference of a circle to its diameter. Okay, ratio of what? Circumference of a circle to the diameter. So that is the pi. So today we have gone a new story. I think no, you have not known, I think, this pi story. So this is the pi story. So till here today I will stop it. Next we'll go to the measurement of mass on the part 4 of this chapter, because this chapter is very long. We'll go slowly. Okay, so till then, bye bye, take care.